Let's see, next we have storage. Here we will go through the storage introduction, that means how many types of storage we are having in OCI. Then we will go through these all storage, and in terms of this exam, object storage, block volume and file storage are the important one, and then we have the migration services. So let's understand one by one. Storage, if we will talk about, we have four kind of storage, like local NVMe, block volume, file storage and object storage. Let's understand quickly. It's kind of a SSD for our VM, which is attached and too much fast for performance sensitive application. We will use this one. Then we have the block volume, like our hard disk, HDD. This is file storage, like a file share, we can say. And object storage have different tiers, like standard, infrequent or archive tier, and it will be used for backup purpose or the other purpose where we want to store our data. Any type of data like video, audio, text, any kind of data can be stored in object storage. So we have four kind of storage here. We will talk about the object storage. It's internet scale high performance storage platform, ideal for unstructured data like image, text, videos. Any kind of data can be stored in object. Block volumes are persistent disks that can be attached to the computer instance. So it's like a hard disk. If we will store our data here, if we will delete our instances, still our data is safe. But in this case, local NVMe, our data will be erased. File storage is hierarchical collection of documents organized into named directory. Like we have the file server like directory based, right? Root, then we have some folder like directory, then we have some folder like OCI, then the services. Kind of this is the path for the file server we use it, right? Similarly, it has hierarchical collection of documents. We will talk about the migration services. That means when we move the data from our organization to OCI, what are the things we can use? So we can use three types of devices. First is transfer disk. It's like a disk where you can keep upload the data and send it to Oracle. They will do upload the data in Oracle Cloud. Then we have data transfer appliance. For huge data we use these devices. These are the big devices. Then we have the storage gateway that we use to store our backup to the OCI. It is internet based, so software based we can say. So we can have three types of devices, or we can say we have three ways to upload our data to the Oracle Cloud. If we will talk about the object storage tiers, that is the important. We have three tiers available in object storage. It can be used as per need. So standard storage, it is fast, immediate and frequent access. Just understand this term. Whenever we need to access the data frequently, then we will use storage. Next we have infrequent access, ideal for data that you access infrequently. The retention time is 31 days. So minimum we need to keep the data for 31 days. Here it's little less cost than the storage standard one, and we need to pay for the retrieval fees. So this one known as a hot tier, then it is known as a cool tier. It is cold, that is used for backup or archive data where we don't require data access frequently, like it can take much time. Minimum retention period is 90 days for archive storage, and restore time is 1 hour and download time is 24 hours. So we can get data from this storage after 24 hours. So archive buckets can't be upgraded. So these are the tiers available for object storage. You need to understand when we need to use, which one you need to use. So for your quick reference, whenever we talk about the way we need to store data which is not required very frequently, then we will use archive tier, and it is very cost effective. That is very less cost we need to pay for this one. When we require frequent access, then we use standard. Infrequent access, it's based on the scenario. When we are moving left to right, cost will be lower. When we will move from right to left, cost will be higher for the object storage. So this is what we are having in object storage tiering. Next we have the tiering in block volume. It's like IOPS per GB. So there are four tiers in this one: basic, balanced, higher performance, ultra higher. When they will talk about 90 plus IOPS per GB, then you need to choose ultra higher performance tier. If they will talk about 75 IOPS per GB, then you need to go for this one. When up to 60 IOPS, you need to go for balanced. For 2 IOPS, you need to go for. Similarly, when you will go from left to right, the cost will be higher. Cost is higher here. Here cost is lower. So there is auto tuned performance feature available. We can use that one.